None of us really wants to work, right? 9 to 5, I'd rather stay in bed and cry because I don't want to go to work.
Get your up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days.
Maybe we should take a page out of Mike's book since he's found the cheat code to living life on easy mode.
Well, I don't really see myself as working. I think ideally the best fit for me would to be a top of the line trophy husband.
Okay, that's one option. In this season 7 episode of Catfish, Mike has reached out to the crew because he believes he's found the love of his life, but has been having a lot of trouble actually meeting him.
I'm 19 and I recently decided to follow my dreams and make the biggest move of my life from Connecticut to California.
Oh, hey.
But right before I moved, I met Joey on Grindr, and he is physically everything I want in a man. Moving to California has been harder than I thought it would be. And Joey was a shoulder to lean on when I got down. We went from strangers to BFFs in a matter of weeks. And let me tell you, the sparks were flying. A couple weeks ago, Joey told me he was gonna come and visit me. Just when I thought we were on the right track, Joey messaged me and said he couldn't make it. I need to figure out what the deal is with him ASAP.
As you can see, Joey has been giving Mike the runaround, and this is what has prompted Mike to become suspicious about the person he's speaking with. Mike says that he is in love and he would just love the opportunity to actually meet Joey just to see if this relationship could go somewhere.
When we first started talking, it was like my fault that we couldn't meet up. I was just packing, but we started talking on the phone for like hours. It was a lot of chemistry, and when I first came here, he was a shoulder to lean on because, I'm 2,500 miles away from everybody I grew up with.
Of course.
Where he was the one who told me, stick it out, see how it works. We've gotten really intimate with our conversations and really personal. I want to say I'm in love, but it's hard to say that because we haven't met face to face yet, but I just feel like he is the one that I really, really am destined for.
Even with him being in love, there's a slight problem to this because Joey isn't exactly the type of men that he goes for. With Mike wanting to have someone take care of him, Joey's not going to be able to do that since he's a mechanic, and Nev brings up how that contradicts Mike's desired lifestyle that he wants to have.
What does Joey do for work?
He's a mechanic. I know Joey's not the richest.
But you said that you're looking for a man who will take care of you. And it doesn't sound like Joey is in a position to support a lifestyle that you are hoping to maintain.
Yeah.
I really want to be taken care of by some dude or whatever, but money aside, California aside, love is about making compromises.
Okay.
Joey is the one I want.
It is so interesting to me that he wants to be a sugar baby and nothing else. I just want better for you, Now, he was 19 at the time this episode was recorded, so hopefully he has changed his mind and he's actually doing something. But I just think it is crazy to want to be financially dependent on someone. This is advice for every man, woman, and gender non-conforming person out there. An all-inclusive message. Sure, it would be nice to be taken care of, but it is a recipe for disaster to let someone have that much financial power over you because it could be used as a weapon or cut off without any warning. And now you're ass out because you don't have anything to support yourself with. I don't know. My Virgo mind is panicking at the thought of not doing something for myself. What would I do, honestly? By the way, this isn't me shaming sugar babies or anybody who lives that kind of lifestyle. If it works for you, I love it. I just want Mike to have dreams, aspirations, goals set for himself. Something else, because this cannot be the only thing he wants in life.
He knows what he wants.
Well, that's the question, right?
Yeah.
Does he really know what he wants?
No.
Or is he wildly full of it?
I don't know.
I can't wait.
I love how they point out how full of himself he is because it is true. We'll see more of this in the rest of the episode, but his personality is just a little off-putting because he just seems so self-absorbed And this, coupled with the fact that he just wants to be a house husband, is not looking good for him. Before moving on, I don't know if y'all know who that is, but that is Jane Carey, Jim Carrey's daughter. All I could think every time I saw her on the screen is, you look like your damn daddy, especially when she smiles, because that's all I can see. I just wanted to point that out real quick because I feel like it's really cool that she was able to co-host this episode. The next day, Nev and Jane get a little bit more information about Mike and Joey's relationship. Joey is the person that Mike can go to whenever he's feeling worried about things in life and just needs someone to hear him out. But of course, not being able to actually meet Joey is an issue that's come up numerous times, especially because he doesn't even know what Joey really looks like.
Did you push to FaceTime and video chat?
I did push, but it was always a technical error. The one and only time we got it to connect, it was pitch black. I was like, are you kidding me right now? He said that it was his camera. I was like, that's bull crap.
Do you think you want to meet Joey to find out that he's not who he says he is, so that you can just move on?
I want to believe that it's him. I'm really serious about this.
But if it's him, then that's a bigger issue for you. If Joey's real,
I mean,
then all of a
if
sudden,
he's not real, then it makes it easier for me.
that's what I'm saying. But if he's real, then all of a sudden you got to think like, oh man, that doesn't match up with your vision for yourself as a SoCal sugar baby.
But let's face it, I mean, I'm only gonna be hot till like, I'm like 29 or something like that. And that's like when it all goes downhill from there, right?
Do you hear yourself?
It's almost hurtful to me to watch her be so dumb.
Oh my God. He is one of those people who thinks that life ends once you turn 30. As someone who is about to hit 30 in a few years, I cannot speak for everybody else, but I find it as I age, I look better every year. Maybe it's a skill issue. I don't know. Jokes aside, drink some water, get some sun, take care of yourself, and you will be okay. I know some people truly do believe this, but a part of me hopes like it's a facade that he's putting up, because there's no way he actually thinks this is how life goes. Also, aging is a blessing that not many people get to enjoy, so be lucky if you can get to 30.
He's got a version of himself that he presents that I think he thinks is the most like fun and attractive. But there's a lot more going on.
You can see sincerity there, and then he kind of goes like this.
Right.
You know,
Right.
this is a pivotal moment in his life. If this doesn't pan out, if this isn't him, what is he gonna do?
I don't know what growing up in East Hartford as a gay man is like, but I imagine Mike didn't have the easiest time. I think in an effort to find some identity, he became a character that wants like a sugar daddy to take care of him. And I want to go out and eat sushi because that's what I've seen on television.
But he still wants to explore
Right.
the whole Joey path. And it's almost the opposite of what he says he wants completely.
Right. Let's dive in, see what we can figure out.
Mike has sent over the information he has for Joey, including some photos, which are 2 selfies and a bulge pic, which I'm not even sure I can show on this site. Yeah, I know it's not like it's showing the real thing, but you never know what YouTube will clip you for.
Some pics. 2 are on his Facebook, but he also messaged me in a more private pic.
Ooh,
So now we've got a pic of Joey's bulge.
doesn't even look attached, really. Oh my God.
So they do the reverse image search, and of all the damn photos, they get a hit on the bulge pic.
No hits. Let's try the bulge.
Dick print.
Oh! We got something on the dick pic. Here we go. So this picture is on a couple websites. Oh, it's on a Pinterest board. Okay, so bottom line, one of the photos that Joey sent may likely not have been his. But I don't think an internet-sourced dick pic
No.
is
that's-
confirmation that someone is or
No.
isn't who they say they are. It might mean that he has
No.
a somewhat smaller
Yes.
penis than the one pictured.
Now, Nev, you did not have to say all that. Like, you're out here watching. Ew. I can't believe I just said that word. I hate that word. It sounds so unnatural coming out my mouth. I don't like it. Anyway, they go to Joey's Facebook and they see the amount of friends that he has, but they're just all over the place. Some are from California, some are from Colorado, Alabama, and Thailand. Either Joey is an avid explorer who has been avoiding Mike at all costs, or these friends of his are people that he's catfished along the way. They notice that one of his friends posted on his wall, and they get a little bit more information about Joey when they do a FaceTime call.
Hi. Hey, it works. Great. This is Jane. She's helping me out on this episode.
Hey.
We're helping someone who's been talking to Joey meet up in person. And when we went on Joey's Facebook page, we saw that you posted, something about your battery.
Yeah, I went to Starbucks one day and my car battery, completely died. And he's helped jumpstart my car.
Other than your post on his Facebook page, have you guys, communicated at all?
Yeah, we met up for coffee a couple other times, just, to chat.
You guys have kind of become friends, I guess.
Yeah, a little bit.
What do you guys chat about when you have coffee?
He's been telling me about this guy named Mike that he's been talking to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What does he say about Mike?
That he really, really likes him.
All right, well, cool.
Desiree. Who mentioned Mike? Nev didn't even include Mike's name in the message he sent on Facebook. People like this make it too easy, I swear. If Catfish were to call me, I would act like my name is Bennett and I ain't in it. They would have to lead with some questions so I make sure we're on the same page before I give up any information. Because of Desiree's answers, they immediately think that Desiree has something to do with this, because why wouldn't they think that?
Thank you.
Bye, Desiree.
Bye.
Bye.
I don't know. That phone call was suspiciously helpful.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't have a phone number.
She said
for
a
him.
lot about him and about his world.
Yeah. Desiree could be involved, covering for Joey, and she's giving us the perfect, oh yeah, he's the guy in the pictures. All he does is talk about Mike and how he wants to meet him.
Yes.
But who knows? Maybe she is telling the truth.
They go back to see Mike, who is still hung up on this trophy husband dream of his.
You're a pretty gutsy guy. What are your guts telling you right now about where you think this is going?
Hope this is going positive. I just hope it's in a positive direction. But I mean, if it doesn't work out, I'm ready to be a trophy husband. I watched The Real Housewives of everything. So I've studied for years.
But The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, it's not necessarily real life. My parents had problems and I had problems. Well, it doesn't make you happy necessarily, regardless of being on TV because of it.
I mean...
And honestly, the fact that you're exploring the Joey relationship makes me feel like you want something more, and that you're willing to give up that thing that you've been saying that you've been so passionate about from day one to be happy.
I don't know.
He's so close to really understanding what they're trying to get through to him, but then any sense he has just goes out into the nothingness of space. It's really a wonder. Nev and Jane informed Mike about the photo being tied to a Pinterest board and how he has over 500 friends on Facebook. And also they let him know about the conversation they had with Desiree, which Mike gets a little happy about since his name was mentioned to someone else. But Nev lets him know that it's not all clear skies and clear waters here, because there's still something murky about the situation.
There's a couple theories that we have. One, of course, Joey is really him. He's a little uncomfortable, maybe on camera. He didn't want to send you a picture of his actual dick because he's smart. And yeah, he's been cautious because he doesn't want to get too involved with you because you live in California now and he's not sure how serious you are because you're a crazy 19-year-old. Another version is that it's someone else entirely who made a fake profile, who's friends with Desiree. And Desiree is helping him make a convincing argument that he's real.
Okay.
At this point, having talked to Desiree and having sent some messages around, there's a good chance he'll find out we're looking for him.
Exactly.
So we might as well just see if he's interested in meeting up.
We can try calling him.
Nev makes a call to Joey, but Joey doesn't pick up, of course. I feel like Desiree already told him and he just got really freaked out about everything. Even though they haven't spoken with Joey yet, they do make up the plan to go to Connecticut, since it's very likely he didn't leave the state.
Coming for you, Joey. I'm coming for you, Joey.
We're here in Connecticut, and they're either gonna connect or cut.
Anybody, now that our phones are back on, any updates?
No, he opened all my chats and didn't answer.
Messed up.
So, yeah.
When they get to Connecticut, Joey is still ignoring Mike and Nev, but Desiree has confirmed that Mike is still in the state, which means they have him exactly where they want him.
If we end up meeting with Joey, whoever Joey is, do you know what you're gonna say?
If it's him, I mean, I am gonna just be, you know, overjoyed that it's him. But if not, I don't know yet. I'm really not prepared for that.
Yeah.
At all right now.
I feel for you, I do.
If this doesn't happen, do you think you'll be motivated to sort of lean into your search for a trophy husband more, or do you think you'll still keep a space?
I don't really think I have to search. I think that, like, they just come to me. Like I said, everything that I wanted in life, I haven't searched for. It's come to me. I'm perfectly fine with just living my life and tanning and eating sushi and laying out, laying in bed.
But I think you have a lot more potential than just being hot and young.
Thank you. Don't get me wrong. I love the self-confidence, but they have been giving this boy so many opportunities to actually think about doing something in his life, and he's just not having it. I like receiving free things too, but achieving something on my own just hits differently. Every time he reinforces this plan to be someone's trophy husband, it just comes across as him wanting to be lazy and be a leech. And that sounds a little bit harsh, but I don't know how else to describe it, because that is what it's seeming like. Like, I would understand him if he said, I'll try being a model, or I'll like create my own business because I don't want to work for anybody else. But no, he literally just wants to sit around and do nothing all day. Anyway, they get a text from Desiree with an address they can come to meet Joey. They show up, but it seems like no one wants to come outside.
Oh my God, this is so crazy.
Wow, really on the lake?
He lives in a lake house. That's amazing.
Well, it sounds like this is Desiree's house, so unless Desiree and Joey are related. All right, so this is it.
No, oh no, no.
Does that look like a door that gets used? I can't really tell.
Looks more like...
It's like a basement.
I heard something up there. Somebody's walking up there.
So you saw someone?
I heard something.
I'll check it out. It's nice.
I'm feeling your anxiety.
There's a bell here.
Oh, this is his house? This is nice.
I don't know.
I could settle with this.
Is anybody there?
Hello? The lights are not on.
After a few minutes of this feeling like a horror movie, the garage door opens and we finally get to meet Joey.
We could just pick a random spot and go and hope that we hear from him, or we could go to the Starbucks because we know at least that he tends to go there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what's this? What?
Hi.
Ew, what the
Who is this?
Hi, I'm Joey. How are you?
Oh,
No.
your name is Joey.
No, I'm Mikey.
Oh, you're Mikey.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh my God. That's so sad.
Hi, Jane.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Wait, you know each other?
We used to be best friends back in the day.
Hold on a second. What was the whole point
I
of this?
wanted to break his heart. Like, I got mine broken.
Yeah. He had this like notion out of nowhere that I slept with his now ex-boyfriend.
Out of nowhere, even though I witnessed it, you know, with my 2 eyes in person.
Your boyfriend's trying to get with me. You're obsessed with me. You need to stop.
First of all, put your hand down. It's
No,
not
because
that serious.
I don't want to look at you.
So don't
Next
look
time
at
do your
me.
f***ing
The other
makeup.
way. There's plenty
Because
of space in the
this
world.
is a reality show, not a horror show.
I remember the first time watching this episode and I really wasn't expecting that to happen. Mikey hatched up this entire plan because he believes that Mike did something with his ex-boyfriend after he witnessed his ex-boyfriend groping Mike at a party.
Time out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mikey, you and Mike had been pretty good friends, and at some point in your past, you had a boyfriend, and you're pretty sure that that boyfriend slept or hooked up.
I witnessed it, but he's gonna deny it till the end. Whatever.
Did you
That's his,
No,
make
I
out with?
I never did. He wanted to get with me.
It doesn't matter.
I didn't want any part of it. He groped me, and that was it. I had no part of it, not wanting to do
Okay.
anything to do with it.
So
And then what happened after that? You left, or
I didn't leave the party, of course not. But like,
did it go any farther?
I didn't go any farther with him. No. I don't know. I think it's a sad story. You went 5 months talking to me, and it got you nowhere. I'm still living my best life ever in California. You're still here.
Are you really though?
I
Is
am.
living your best life living off of sugar daddies?
I really don't think it's fair for you to be judging him right now.
Yeah, you kind
took
of
5 months of his life and kind
Really?
of upended it.
He took my relationship and ended it, so...
Even
like,
if I did get with your boyfriend, it wouldn't matter because I would have done it much better than you anyway. I'm going to beat you at everything you ever do for your entire life. You will always be uglier, older, disgusting.
Okay. You're like covered in like Cheeto dust.
I swear, he makes it so hard to root for him sometimes. Because he did not have to say all that to his face. But I do like how Mikey read him right back. Trying to get a hold of the situation, Nev takes Mikey to the side to really try to understand why he did all this for revenge.
I didn't really want it to get to that point. Like, I didn't even want to get to this point. Like, this is ridiculous, and it's been too long now. Like, months of this, wasting my life trying to keep up with lies. It is messed up, what I did, and I'll own up to that. Like, he did some messed up things, I did some messed up things.
Has a part of you enjoyed having a friendship again with Mike?
I don't know. I mean, I have my moments where I'm like, well, this is nice to be able to talk to him, but he's just going through life, taking advantage of everybody. He needs a wake-up call.
I mean, look, even in the last few days, I've felt the same sort of carefree self-obsession. But you've been the one real thing for him since he moved to California. Someone he can open up to and be real with. So this is gonna hurt for him.
Jane also takes Mike to the side so she can get how he's feeling about what's going on.
You guys were like best friends? Were you like really close?
We were really close, yeah. We were really, really close. Our moms are really good friends.
Yeah.
And then this whole situation happens. Obviously, I feel trifled with. I feel hurt, but I'm not gonna let it get to me because it wasn't real.
Yeah. I think it'd be nice for you guys to talk without all the fronts, without the "you're ugly," and like just to actually sit without defenses and just be able to talk honestly about how you feel.
Are you guys gonna be there? Because I don't want to sit with him alone.
Okay. Yeah, then no.
They end up going to a coffee shop to hash out everything. Jane questions Mikey if he's kept up his profile since it was a way for him to talk to Mike, and he admits that is a reason why he kept doing this.
Do you think possibly that maybe it went on as long as it did because, you know, you kind of had your friend back in a way that...
We were close, but like...
Well, we were very close. Our moms are still close.
Yeah, and then you went and hooked up with my boyfriend, and it ended, so...
I think as a friend, you should just get over it. As a friend.
I don't even know what to say to that.
I am really trying to be on his side, but he is making it so difficult. Getting this out the way, just so that we're all on the same page, Mikey was wrong for catfishing Mike. He should not have done that and wasted 5 months of both of their lives. But telling someone to get over it, it's so dismissive and it's insensitive, and it really speaks volumes about the type of person that Mike is, or this persona that he's trying to get everyone else to believe in. A part of me feels bad for Mikey because he was in a relationship, and to find out that your partner is eyeing and touching other people is one thing. But then to find out and see that he's doing it to your best friend is another thing, because now he's feeling like, I can't even trust both of these people right now. And I don't want things to get mixed up in here. I feel bad for Mike as well because, I mean, no one just wants to be groped out of nowhere. And I want to believe him with saying like that happened, he ignored it and just went about partying and didn't even worry about it for the rest of the night. But my question is, did you at least reassure your friend that nothing was going on at all? Mikey's trust issues are his issues to work through, but did Mike at least say like, hey, just so you know, we are friends and I would never overstep that boundary to mess with someone you're dating because we have known each other for so long. I don't know. I'm like trying to find some nuance in all of this, but I feel like there's some information that's missing because it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And I'm not saying this would be right, but it would make more sense if Mikey were to like catfish his ex-boyfriend instead of wasting his time catfishing Mike. Unless Mike was just like really horrible to him, you know, after this situation happened, it really doesn't make sense that he's blaming Mike for the end of his relationship. It sounds like his ex-boyfriend was a cheater who got caught doing some dumb shit, and unfortunately that involved Mike and resulted in the end of their friendship. Speaking of their friendship, Mikey says that he's willing to be friends with Mike again, but not with this persona that Mike has conjured up.
I'm open to being friends with him again, but I'm not open to being friends with like this cartoon character. Like, it's not what I'm into. This is a character right now, like, that you guys are talking to. He's not really like this. He's a good person. Like, when you see glimpses of him being like normal, that's how he always was. But he won't show that anymore because now he has this like cartoon character. And like, I'm over it.
But why are you so concerned? Like, why do you
I'm
care?
not so
I'm
concerned,
2,500 miles away.
You go through life with this attitude that like nobody matters but you. It kind of pisses people off.
I have all the friends that I want to have. I have all the family I want to have. I have everybody in my life that I want to have. So I don't really care because I know at the end of the day, I'm still going to go back to my life and do what I want to do.
But you also know that it's irresponsible when you say things like, I'm just gonna be tan and eat sushi and be a sugar baby and pretend you don't care about anything or anybody. You know that, right?
I don't know. I think that this is how I am all the time. If you guys do think I put on a character, I think that I'm misunderstood.
I mean, yeah, people are entitled to their opinions, but Mike does present this persona of high self-importance. He gives off this attitude as if he doesn't really care what happens to other people. As long as he's okay and he's able to do what he wants, that's all that's really important to him. Truly, I don't know anyone who is happy to be around those who act selfish all the time. Leaving the situation where it's at the moment, when they check in 3 months later, Mike says that he and Mikey actually were able to speak again and they're now civil with each other. He also mentions how he's not seen anyone and has gotten a poor man thing out of his system.
I have nobody new in my life. I'm not dating anybody.
Are you still searching for a sugar daddy?
I mean, I wouldn't want it any other way. I think that I got the whole poor man thing out of my system and I'm ready for living the life.
You know what? If you like it, I love it. I'm gonna leave it right there. Usually I have more thoughts at the end of my videos, but I feel like I've said everything I wanted to say. Please have dreams and aspirations for yourself and don't be self-centered. I feel like those are good lessons to learn from this. I will say this, I do hope that as Mike has grown, he has changed his views on life, and I hope he is actually working for something. I can't remember what I saw, but it was something that said like how Mikey has like become really well known online, and Mike is still like trying to chase the trophy husband dream. I don't know how true that is. If it is, it's his life. He can do what he wants to do. I hope y'all had some fun because I sure did. By the way, I just want to say thanks for getting me to 3K. It's really cool that my channel's growing like that, and I really appreciate all of you. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you never want to miss another upload from me, make sure to turn on post notifications. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.